tuna head. It's our choice bait for this weekend. Hopefully we can catch a cracker tonight. Got a storm brewing out behind us, which is going to be fun considering we got caught in one last weekend. So, Glenn paddling his bait out, he's taking it out to the current line, which is about 400 metres out. And he's going to drop his and he'll come in, he's going to drop mine, and we're going to hope that we get a couple of early sharks and go home before storms hit. Willy Weather has an app. We're not sponsored by them or anything like that, but I want to show you, so I've got to mention who they are. They've got an app where you can keep an eye on the radar, so as the Bomb have one. But if you have a look here, we're here where the pink dot is, and you can see these storms out wide. It looks as though it's going to miss us going off this, but these are always a handy app to have on your phone. You can keep an eye on them and find out where the storms are tracking. We had one the other day that was heading down the coast. It turned as it got to here and come back straight over the top of us. So it's always handy to have these sorts of apps on your phone so you can keep an eye on the weather. In the last episode, you've seen where I had an issue of a straightened hook. Bait was dropped about 5 minutes ago, and I've got a solid run here. Here we go. Whoa. It's playing up big time. Oh, what's going on here? That's interesting. Just want to do a bit of explaining. It has nothing to do with the quality of the hook or anything like that. Like, we use shore clay, we've caught a lot of big sharks on it, a lot of big river bulls. But what we want to talk about is why hooks straighten. So what it is, if you look at that hook there, hooks are made and designed and tested to be hooked like that. So when it goes in the jaw, comes around, they're designed to go like that. What happens is when they straighten, the reason they straighten, they become foul hooked, and they'll hook on the tip. They don't penetrate properly, you don't get a good hook up. What happens is it pivots on that hook, tip, and then that's how they straighten. They actually, the whole force is on that point there, and it doesn't matter how good your hook is, they will straighten like that. They've got to be hooked like that to work properly. "4 hours in, and Glenn finally got some interest in his bait, but it never came back for a second look.
Certainly not big enough to get that bait down anyway.
Glenn headed back out into the darkness to drop his bait a second time.
had a little bait out. I cast it off the beach with a shore clay 13-0 castable trace, and I got myself a little bronzy. I didn't even know I had it on. I see me line heading up the beach, and I thought I'd go and have a look, and sure enough, little fella, problem is almost dead. So, well, looks like Glenn will be eating good tomorrow. Very cool. Oh, awesome. Had a good corner hookup too. Little 13-0 castable trace from shore clay, 200-pound wire, chunk of eel. Beautiful.
He hooked himself.
He did. Yep, right in the corner.
As the storms passed by out at sea, midnight came along with the high tide, and so did the sharks.
That sound.
I think it's real big.
It's a grey nurse.
He's been dicking around it for the last half hour.
Yeah, I heard it go off earlier and you stood up here and wound it a bit, so I didn't come over then. That's what mine was doing, just slow ticking off like that. Just give him a big head shake. Whack a bit of pressure on that, mate. I'm going to have to grab that other rod.
Oh, you're fucking... Oh, he might come back in. Surely he hasn't.
No, he's turned around and come back.
There he is. Oh, yeah.
Right, how about I grab that other rod before it snaps? You still on?
Yeah. Just got in low gear.
Huh?
Just got in low gear.
Oh. Rightio. Back at you, Adam.
After countless hours, finally got a run. It's not huge. Doing a bit of arc. It gave me a little rattle earlier, about 20 minutes ago, and then dropped the bait. So I wound it up a bit and left it. And then I heard it tick off again, and it slowly run. By the time I got all gear together, it was well and truly hooked.
Ripped about 100 metres of line off there at one stage.
Long wind in now. I just wish it had fired a bit so I could lean against it. It's not real big.
Bit of lightning in the background.
Well, stays
Adam's favourite.
away from me. Better get it in then, eh?
Might try and fit this on the chair just so I can go down and drag this thing up, eh?
Hey Glenn, yours was going!
Yours is a Bronzie!
Okay. Got a problem. Glenn's getting a huge run.
Fuck! I have to get mine!
You alright mate? You go get yours.
I'm gonna say you're right. These has gone for ages.
With my shark still in the wash, I had to race to get Glenn harnessed up so I could get back to mine to get it released.
You got a set of jaws in.
Yeah, that one won't tighten up.
I think this one's solid, mate.
I think mine's going in. Yep.
No, yours is turned upside down.
I'll go and deal with this one, mate. Yep.
Do you want Madison to help you?
This one's been deep hooked. Glenn's hooked up. Mine's here. This is hectic.
No, not me. It's not real special when you let them run for 500 metres before you get to your rod. Alright. Oh, Adams is back in the water.
Now, how do you tell if it's a boy or a girl again?
Plasmas?
Oh, that's right.
That's a boy.
Okay.
Got these extra.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I wasn't expecting that. Holy crap.
Oh, he's a good one.
He is.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Done.
under that big wave.
Keep going.
It's gone.
Well done, mate. It's swimming. Happy days.
Put the jaws in.
Yeah, that one won't tighten up.